I initially felt nervous, but also excited to be attending this program. I was looking forward to meeting students from all over the world and to working with professors who were experts in their fields.
So excited to join this summer course because I want to improve my English skills as a teacher.
Kind of listening and hearing about the structures of grammar and language linguistically, I was able to see that it was quite necessary to kind of have a deeper knowledge of these things if you're going to be a professor.
So I was initially really excited to join this program just because I knew that it would give me a lot of context and pedagogical resources that I could use in my classroom.
Was really impressed by what the professor has said about teaching should really be based on learning. So everything will have to be based on the learner's ability. Everything's restricted to that as well.
To think about more student-centered or more student-oriented ways to teach my future students. By saying so, I think I've learned a lot of methodologies, how to promote students' learning, how to create such an atmosphere for the students to join in the discussion, how to cultivate their learning autonomy.
So the most important thing that I think I can I can bring home after joining the class is to optimizing all the methodology, not merely the methods, into teaching the students in my country, Vietnam. And that's how we can transform local teaching into global teaching, especially in English teaching.
The important thing I've learned from this program is that firstly, I think the theory related to linguistics is extremely important, because as a teacher, if we don't know the theoretical basis of teaching, we cannot carry out a successful lesson in the classroom, and we cannot deliver a good lesson to the students as well.
So first of all, actually my expertise is linguistics, and so I'm relatively familiar to the linguistic analysis, but after working in university, after starting to work in university to teach undergrad students, I started to feel like it's very difficult for me to incorporate the linguistic analysis and pedagogical stuff. But through this experience, I really learned a lot to how to apply my previous linguistic skills or the linguistic knowledge to the real classroom. So I think this is the most important thing for me.
Our teaching now in my school and actually our area is still pretty much structure based. which is I think the quite traditional method of teaching. So I'm definitely going to try to incorporate task-based teaching after this.
I think the most important thing I want to incorporate into my teaching is using more task-based language teaching. So using pedagogical and rational and target tasks in conjunction together in order to have an effective scaffolding for learners as well.
But about lexical content and also practical elements, and I think I'm doing a rather traditional way of teaching in my class, so I think I'd better take much more practical element into my class.
This is excellent. You shouldn't miss it. It's gonna be a revelation if you come.
I would say this course is very, very challenging for me as someone who have just got a teaching experience but without any theoretical knowledge, and I would say this course is definitely help to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical application.
I'll recommend this program to others because I feel that it's exceedingly useful. Because I joined the dual track, I would say the Chinese linguistics, English linguistics, and also the pedagogies are very informative, very useful for practitioners and for any students or any kinds in either level, you will benefit a lot from that.
I have to say this program is cognitively demanding. However, in these 10 days with support from teachers and my classmates, I found the program very rewarding.
It's intense. It's very intense. It's very full on. I would say exciting. In these last 2 weeks, I've felt more open to learning myself, to continue my education in professional and personal development. And I think exciting for me to meet new people, and it takes time when you're working in groups and projects and learning from each other and people sharing their backgrounds with you of how they got to this program. And so many people got to this program from different paths. And so it's really exciting to see where people are coming from, the path they're on, their goals. And then that helps me to kind of put my own goals into context and to look at the options and the possibilities that I can have. And that's really a beautiful thing.